There are 8 Democrats running for governor in the primary for the Democratic nominee. But if Bill Compton Jr. is now joining us now, and if you become governor, what do you plan to do?
Well, the first thing I want to do is take the Code of Ethical Standards for attorneys and turn that into state law with fines and penalties and disbarment as consequences for disobeying the Code of Ethical Standards. That would be the number one thing. I want to take the parchment and look at the people who have been committed with drug penalties. I'm going to look at pardoning them for any offenses that are nonviolent. And that's the basic part of it.
What sets you apart from all the other candidates?
Well, I'm trying to change the judicial system. That's the main thing. We need to do that. We need to get that ballot initiative going, and we need to take our laws back, our Constitution back. So that would be the biggest thing.
What's the biggest problem facing Mississippi right now, and how do you plan to solve it?
The biggest problem that we have is corruption. Our state government, our legislature is so corrupt. They will not fund the Department of Revenue, and consequently, the Department of Revenue cannot do audits. I believe we're coming up short every year on what we expect to receive in taxes and what we don't receive. And what's happening is the legislature has approved something called a Mississippi Reforestation Tax Credit. It's a $75,000 tax credit, and anybody can take it. You don't even have to own a tree, but you can take it because the Mississippi legislature has not funded the Department of Revenue so that the Department of Revenue can do audits. So I'm going to change that.
What's your one message to voters?
Vote, regardless of who you are favoring, vote. Get out and vote.
All right. Bill Compton Jr., thank you very much. The Democratic primary is on August 6th.